Prior to beginning any exercise program, including what is depicted in this video, individuals should seek medical evaluation and clearance to engage in physical activity. The exercise instruction, informational materials, and advice presented in this video are in no way intended as a substitute for medical consultation. Be aware, not all exercise programs are suitable for everyone, and some programs may in fact result in injury. All physical activity should be carried out at a comfortable pace for the participant, and participants should immediately discontinue participation in activities that cause pain or discomfort. By continuing to view this video, you assume full responsibility and you understand it is your choice to participate, and you assume all risks or results from this choice. As part of your participation in these activities, you hereby release and forever discharge Premise Health, its owners, employees, and agents from all claims, demands, actions, and damages.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me today during our Microburst class. My name is Sam Peltos, and I will be leading you. If you want to prepare, make sure you have enough space on your floor. Today is going to be a shoeless optional class, meaning I'm not going to wear shoes because the movements that we're doing are going to be focused more on stretching and releasing rather than strength and high intensity movements. So feel free to take your shoes off if that works for you. All right, I am going to also share music today, so I hope you enjoy the music. If you have any problems hearing me, feel free to jot into the chat and I will adjust, but I did try it out earlier and we should be good. So here we go on that. And thank you for joining me today. All right. So find a spot on your floor that feels nice. It's going to stand nice and tall. Again, shoes are optional. Take a deep inhale, reaching the arms above your head. Exhale into a forward fold. You're going to reach your arms long towards the floor. Slowly walk your hands up to your thighs. Inhale up, flat back here. Exhale, lower down. Reverse forward fold, slowly lifting the body up, reaching the hands towards the ceiling. Exhale down into a chair pose. Good, arms can be in front, on the hips, whatever's most comfortable. Inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Come to the hands on the thighs, flat back position. Make sure that belly button's engaged here. Good, we're not too far forward, we're not arching and rounded, we're right in the middle. Lower down to the ground, reverse forward fold. Exhale into chair pose. Hold that chair pose. Just gonna move my screen here. Hold that chair pose. Good, keep holding. Good, inhale up. Exhale, last time. We're gonna place our hands on the ground this time. Deep exhale. Walking the hands out into a plank. We're gonna drop to the knees. Sitting back in child's pose. Shifting the weight forward. Very nice here. Settle up all fours for cat and cow. Taking a deep inhale, we arch the back. Exhale, rounding, dropping the chin to the chest. Inhale, arching. Elbows should not be bending. Exhale. And inhaling. Exhaling. Great job, guys. From here, come to a seated position. You can sit on your knees. You can sit in a cross-legged position, whatever feels best. We're just going to work the shoulders for a second. So go ahead and take a deep inhale as the arms come forward. Exhale, round as they come back. And move at a pace that feels comfortable for you. Good. As you're pulling up, we want them to come close to the ears. Down, reaching away. I feel this going up my neck. Good. I want you to now place your hands on your shoulders. We're going to do a little bit of backward swimming. So one arm at a time. Try and keep the shoulders squared. And the hips squared so we're not rotating open. We're staying here. Nice. We do these small ones just to get the small muscles before we go arms straight. And now go ahead and go arms straight, reaching like you're doing that backstroke. Good. And we're going to go one more each side. And take both hands together, interlocking behind the back. Straighten the arms down, and then slowly pull away. As you're doing this, if you feel like your back is arching, we want to really minimize that. So from this side, we should be staying tucked, not showing off that stomach and chest. Relax the shoulders, let the back muscles squeeze together. And lower them down. All right, we're gonna push forward into a plank position here. And while we're in the plank, you can choose to be on your knees or on your toes. As we do this, we're gonna place a slight bend in the knees, and we're just gonna hold. What I want you to think about is spreading the hands as big as you can on the mat, letting your core stay tight, your head reaching long, and your knees slightly bent so your glutes can squeeze really well. Whatever position works for you is perfect for you today. Try and push yourself, but don't push too far. All right, we're gonna lift the knees off the ground, widen the feet. Taking the left foot, we're gonna bring it up by our left hand. Now my step made it there the first time, but if you made it halfway, you're just gonna take that left hand and help it get there. And you don't have to be as far, whatever is comfortable. Go ahead and open up the left hand to the ceiling, reaching. Place that hand back down, kick the foot back. Stepping the right foot up. Take your time here. Open up and rotate to the right. Placing that hand back down, walk the foot back. Drop down to your knees and sit back into child's pose. All right, we're gonna come out of this, head into downward dog. Downward dog, turn the toes under, sit the hips back, lifting the hips, allowing the heels to fall towards the ground. Shift the weight forward to a plank. Should be pretty smooth transition. Shift the weight back, lifting up through the hips, heels falling towards the ground. Shifting again into the plank, lifting up the hips, letting the heels fall down. Shifting forward last time, lifting up through the hips, letting the heels fall down. Walk your hands back in towards your feet, and reverse forward fold. So sweep the arms out to the side, reaching the fingertips towards the ceiling. Exhale down. We're going to come to the ground in a half kneeling position, so it's like a lunge, dropping down. Shifting the left leg forward if you're joining me. We're going to reach it past what might feel comfortable, allowing our body to lean into this hip flexor stretch. We want to stay nice and tall here, so we're not leaning forward yet. Good. And if you feel the stretch anywhere else, try and relax the left glute. Try and allow that stretch to come up to the front thigh. Bringing the hands to the inside of the left foot. We need to move our feet out of the way. Try and relax, allowing that hip to show off to the ground. If you're super flexible, this might be really easy. If this feels good, you can bend the back leg. See it? Take your left arm and grab a hold of it. Good. We want to still stay squared off. So if that doesn't feel comfortable, leave that hand there. Good. Release the leg if you are holding. Shift the weight back into a nice hamstring stretch. Hands are going to stay on the ground, and we're just going to focus on pulling that toe back towards us. Good. We're going to switch back one more time to that hip flexor stretch. Hands again. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can always go wrist. And shift weight back again for that hamstring stretch. Pull that toe. Even if you can't get very far, your body needs that stretch. And work your way back so that foot is in line. We're going to switch sides here. You can stay tall. Bring out the right foot. Shift it forward a little bit more. And allow the hips to fall in line. Hopefully you can feel it the same as you did on the right side or the other side. And allow your body to tell you how deep or how soft you should be in this stretch. Go ahead and take your hands to the ground. Hopefully that allows you to sink in a little bit deeper. You have a little bit more comfortability with your hand position here. If you'd like to reach back, grab that foot. Again, trying to focus on keeping the hips squared. That hold really increases that intensity of that stretch. So if you're ready for it, head there. You're going to hold a few more seconds. Release that stretch, and we're going to walk our hands back for the hamstring stretch. Again, ideally our backs would be flat here, but a rounded back is okay. You can tell my toe can't come up as far as it can on the other side. I feel that right up the back of the hamstring. Whew. Good. Shifting the weight forward again one more time. And shifting the weight back. I'm sure you feel this too, but sometimes we just got to hear our bodies out, and hopefully you're on the same page with me, just needing a nice reminder about stretching and relaxation. Bring that leg back, and we're going to come to a seated position here. We're going to focus on the hands and the feet for the last few minutes. Taking one hand, palm up. Take the other hand, grab onto those fingers and pull the palm back. If you feel this pretty intensely, soften the elbow a little bit. If you feel it very nicely, keep holding. I think sometimes it's really important to hear our bodies. And I know a lot of our microburst classes are higher intensity, which is why I chose this one today. Turn the palm down, same stretch. Relax the shoulders. If you're standing, that's great. If you're seated, just make sure your core is engaged and you're not kind of sulking into that position. Good. Before we go on, I just want you to take your wrist and try and touch all the hands on the clock if you would. So we want to hit 3, 6, 9, 12 with our rotation without really moving our forearms. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. 12, 9, 6, 3. Good. One more time. Go ahead to the other side, palm up. Reach and pull back. Don't forget the thumb. Nice job. While we're doing this, we're going to prep our feet, having them reach out in front of us. Turn the palm the other way, press the palm down. Good. We're going to point and flex our feet while we're holding. Two things at once, I know. And then take your other hand through the clock. 12, 3, 6, 9. Feet are also going at the same time. Pull them back, point them. Good work. Relax the shoulder, other direction. We've got 3 circles here. Nice work. All right, as we come, we're just going to bring our feet closer to us, take our thumbs, and find those arches in the middle of our feet. We're going to close today with us just massaging gently. because those arches, they get a lot of wear and tear, especially when they're in shoes. They kind of form to the shoes. So if you feel it there, follow that line up from your heel to your toe, whichever ones you feel. You don't need to massage hard, but any type of rubbing will improve that circulation, and that's really what matters. If you feel like your feet feel nice, go ahead and bring the toes forwards and backwards. They don't need to crack. They don't need to feel like they're stretching very hard. It's just movement. One more time here. And you guys are done for today. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do have any questions or feedback, please let us know at fitness.center@rtx.com. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.